So right here, we got a video called LeBron James is the king of fake injuries. Now, right now, LeBron is actually out for 3 to 4 weeks. I don't know what the injury really is, you know, I mean, maybe he could have possibly hurt it, but if we know the history of LeCheeks McGee, we know that he's been faking injuries. Remember that one viral video where he was laying on the ground, he was faking and with his eyes poked out, or even the hand cast injury? I mean, he has a history, so who knows if the injury he has right now is even fake. But hey, without further ado, let's get right into his reaction.
Lakers star LeBron James is sidelined to start the season. The team announced yesterday that he has sciatica on his right side and will be reevaluated in 3 to 4 weeks.
Hey, Christine, I have an idea. Maybe he can rub some Hennessy on it and everything will be fine.
Remember what Shams was told by Rich Paul? That the Lakers, Rich and LeBron, they'll be watching every move because the priority at this stage is to win.
Right.
If they're not winning, maybe he's going to have to go elsewhere to find that winning combination.
When it comes to LeBron,
I ain't gonna lie. Started the season with sciatica. I don't even know what sciatica is. I personally have never heard of that injury. I kind of have to look up what that is to really get more context. I don't know what that is at all. Let me actually look that up. So it's pain affecting the back hip and outside of the leg caused by spinal nerve root and lower back. So he hurt his, like, what? It's has something to do with his back or hip? All right. I mean, shit. That's a new one from LeCheeks McGee.
James, in his over 2-decade career, the one common through line at all his stops is that random injury out of nowhere that pops up at just the right time. Looking at his first stint in Cleveland, you know that random elbow injury in 2010 that quote-unquote derailed the Cavs in their championship hopes. 2015, also in Cleveland, that mysterious 2-week hiatus where LeBron James left looking washed and came back looking refreshed and in his prime. Then, of course, 2018, LeBron's last game in Cleveland, after being swept in the NBA Finals, came out to the podium wearing a Michael Jackson glove, claiming he broke his hand after Game 1.
That was iconic.
Pretty much played the last 3 games with a broken hand, so that's what it is.
Yeah, that's an iconic one right there. That is amazing, bro. That is an amazing LaFake. That's a LaFake. He pulled a LaFake pump fake. That's what you call a LaFake pump fake or a LaFake injury fake. That's what you call that right there. That's a masterclass one. That one I could never forget. But we all know he didn't even have to pull out with that cast. If you want me to be honest, all he literally had to do say he lost and that realistically, bro, that Warriors team he was not beating anyway with the lineup he had. I can actually excuse him for 2018. Bro. That team was unbeatable. I don't care who it is. You're not beating that team. But even then, why pull out with a cast and say that's your excuse? Like, bro, come on, bro. You just quit, bro. At that point, you quitting, you giving up, and you not even caring, bro. Like, that's bad. That's bad, bro.
Before LeBron James ever stepped foot in Los Angeles, this guy was always very theatrical, very calculated with his injuries and their timing. And of course, looking at Los Angeles, this guy fakes injuries virtually every other season. As looking at last year, after getting bounced by the Timberwolves in embarrassing fashion, you know, he quote-unquote hurt his MCL. He was limping after the game.
I forgot about that.
Fool me once. Shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Like, bro,
LeBron
come
James'
on.
fake injuries, they go together like peanut butter and jelly. And when it comes to those fake injuries, you can never really pin him down. What's hurt? How long is he out? How did this injury happen? For LeBron James and his so-called injuries, there's always a cloud of mystery surrounded by circumstances nobody can explain.
Lakers star LeBron James is sidelined to start the season. The team announced yesterday that he has sciatica on his right side. When asked when James could return, head coach J.J. Redick said, quote, he is on his own timeline.
Interesting.
He's on his own timeline. What the fuck? So he could just come back. He could just magically come back when he wants to. What is this, bruh? What is this? What in the NBA is this? He's on his own timeline. What the heck did he get the injury from? That's my question. Did he get it from like the weight room? Like what happened? Did something happen in practice or like They're not even describing what happened, how he got injured. It's just he got injured, he out. That's it. Like, what the hell is this? That's how you know this is a pump fake move, bruh. Like, LeBron can say he injured and everybody gonna be on his back, bro. The Clutch Sports, you know what I'm saying? They on the Clutch Sports vans carrying this dude to the LaCheeks McGee feet. Some shit like that. Like, what's going on? Now, to play a bit of devil's advocate here with this voiceover. Now, this injury could actually happen out of nowhere. I actually researched after editing this video. But honestly, though, I don't know, bro. This just all random out the blue. And I feel like with this injury, it is actually kind of hard to find, like, what necessarily caused it. I mean, he could have just been getting older and then this thing just pops up. I don't know, but I don't know about this guy, bro. I don't believe this bluff.
Now, looking at LeBron's latest fake injury out of the Clutch Sports playbook, this injury's timing, the circumstances are, again, very, very odd. And knowing LeBron James, there's more than meets the eye. For the past 6 months, the Lakers and LeBron James, their relationship has been pretty icy. LeBron at this point being age 40, the leverage he has on the Lakers is waning. As Luka Doncic, he's their franchise superstar that they care about first and foremost.
Right.
LeBron James is the ugly stepchild getting pushed out the door. So LeBron James kind of seeing that, not getting his extension, what does he do to get payback? He skips LA's entire training camp, skips the preseason, and a week before tip-off is out 3 to 4 weeks, just like that.
Hey, you want to fake injuries? You got it. Oh! Oh my God! Oh! I can't go on.
If you know how Clutch Sports operates, how LeBron James operates, this injury's timing is very, very peculiar. And look at LeBron's resume, every single stop he's been at, he's had leverage on the organization.
Right.
Of course, in Miami, it wasn't that much leverage, but LeBron at that point in his prime, at his peak, could do things certain players couldn't get away with. Back in Cleveland, Dan Gilbert the entire time was a servant of LeBron James, making sure he doesn't leave the team again. And LeBron at that point had more leverage than ever. Now,
the thing is about LeBron though, like with a superstar of his caliber, like I feel like any type of superstar that's at like LeBron's caliber, Steph Curry's caliber, you know what I'm saying, MJ's caliber, they wouldn't. I mean, they could probably get away with a lot, but like, come on, bro, what superstar you know doing this? Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's like, are all the stars right now, dang, they are actually playing. I seen Steph Curry play a preseason game at least. Shea Gilgeous play you know what I'm saying? He played a preseason game. All the stars right now, I ain't gonna lie, I've seen most of them play in the preseason. He's about the only one in Luka that I haven't seen play the preseason. I mean, there's probably a few other stars that I don't know on the top of my head, but yeah, LeBron not even playing the preseason, nor is Luka. You know what I'm saying?
For LeBron James, age 40, going on 41, this guy's leverage in Los Angeles is waning by the day. And if you're LeBron, you simply cannot cope with that. So what does he do? He pulls off a fake injury stunt at the worst possible timing a week before the season starts.
LeBron's going to be watching this team while he's out. And if while he is out, they are struggling, that could lead to the next step that we could see at some point this season, where we remember what Shams was told by Rich Paul, that the Lakers, Rich and LeBron, they'll be watching every move because the priority at this stage is to win.
Right.
If they're not winning, maybe he's going to have to go elsewhere to find that winning combination.
For virtually LeBron's entire career, he was a spoiled rich kid who got whatever he wanted. Now for the first time in his career, he's not getting what he wants. He's not number one, he's number two to Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got to be number two. You 40 years old, you're on your last legs, bro. The Lakers know you're not going to be, you're not going to be around for much longer. But I mean, hey, his son is still there. His son could take care for him. His son could be out there, you know what I'm saying? Out there, 6 turnovers, you know what I'm saying? Every game, going like, you know, 2 for 20, bro. Shit, the Lakers might need that, right? The Fakers might need that. Shit.
The story right here is pretty simple. Rob Pelinka all summer didn't get LeBron James the extension that he desperately wanted. And he dropped little hints here and there that he wants LeBron to be a Laker, just not past this season.
LeBron wants to compete for a championship, as you mentioned. He said he knows the Lakers are building for the future, and he understands that, but he values a realistic chance of winning it all.
There was a couple of chilly weeks between LeBron and the Lakers over the summer after there was no contract extension. They've gotten back into a focused mode, getting ready for this year, but I have not seen Rich Paul nor LeBron walk back those statements. I think those sentiments still exist.
If you're someone like Rich Paul, LeBron James, being told no is something they can't cope with, they can't deal with. So the entire fake injury scam is revenge on Pelinka, revenge on the Lakers. In a lot of ways, this strategy is problem, reaction, solution. The problem, LeBron's fake injury. The reaction for them, hopefully, the Lakers struggle. Then what's the solution? LeBron James gets traded because in Los Angeles, he simply cannot win any longer. And look at someone like David McManaman. This guy for close to a decade been a stooge for LeBron James, dropping hints here and there from Rich Paul and Clutch Sports routinely on ESPN. And look at that segment. Dave McManaman saying pretty openly, LeBron might request for a trade. That's the end game.
It's not complicated. Yeah, but like, even if he requests for a trade, right? Realistically, what team would take him though? That's my question. Like, I don't see any realistic scenario where like a team would take like, don't get me wrong, it is LeBron. You know what I'm saying? But like, even then, it's like, why would you take him though? I feel like I would realistically, if I was a team and I was trying to win now, I wouldn't want LeBron on my team though. Like, nah, I'm not building around this guy. He's 40 years old, and you know if you have to trade for LeBron, you know LeBron's gonna want his son to be with him. So you're gonna have the LaFake duo. You know what I'm saying? The LaNut duo, the LaDiddy duo. You're gonna have to bring the other one too. So it's gonna be like, who's gonna take this? You gonna want LaDiddy and LaNut on the same team? Come on, bruh. Come on, man. I ain't trading for that. Maybe feels back then, but now, fuck no, bro. I'm not doing that, bro. I ain't doing that. Realistically, if I was a scout, I'm not doing it.
Once again, looking at LeBron's track record, when it comes to protesting Pelinka, protesting the Lakers, he's done it routinely over the years. Look back at 2024, a game in Boston on February 1st. This game versus the Celtics in Boston, both Davis and LeBron James, they weren't playing on a national TV game, and it came out of nowhere. And why did they sit out? Pelinka at that point for those guys, quote-unquote, hadn't done enough. The trade deadline was February 5th. These guys sitting out was a protest against Pelinka to show him they don't have enough help. Now, what actually happened is Lakers, they won that game, they looked great versus the eventual champions. So why do I bring that up? It's quite simple. LeBron this year doing the exact same thing, protesting via injury, is going to backfire yet again. My prediction for Luke and the Lakers and LeBron's out, they're going to look halfway decent, be above 500 at around 13-7, 13-8, minus LeBron James.
I agree.
That for LeBron James is the worst case scenario, as what he wants it to happen is Lakers look abysmal, be a trash team that can prove he has no help. A lot of times when Rich Paul, LeBron James, they try to play 4D chess, these mind games, manipulate the public and the Lakers, it backfires right in their face. I think this scenario is no different. What LeBron James wants Lakers to look like trash so he can have leverage. When in reality, they're going to look pretty good even without LeBron James approaching 40.
Nah, I actually think even if they don't have LeBron James, I still remotely think the Lakers are still like a pretty decent team. You have Luka. He's definitely a good playmaker, and he knows how to score the ball. Then you have AR as well. You have DeAndre A, and I ain't gonna lie, he's that one factor. I ain't gonna lie. He's that one factor. It's like he could either play really good or he could just play like just so mediocre or outright ass. So for DeAndre A, I really don't know. But honestly, the Lakers team, even without LeBron, they're not that bad. They're definitely still like a playoff team. Would I say they're like a championship team? Nah, not yet. But without LeBron, they're still a relatively like, they're like definitely like a mid team. They're definitely playoff worthy though with Luka Doncic. You got Luka on your team, bro, you're gonna go crazy. The only thing about Luka is his defense. Now he got skinnier, so we'll see how his defense improves this season. I don't know if it's gonna improve a lot, but I mean, hopefully he actually gives effort. If he gives effort, then hey, I think the Lakers, they're gonna be in a little bit of a better spot.
And if I was a Lakers fan, I would cherish these first 4 weeks, minus LeBron James, minus the sideshow. So that right there is the end of the video. And once again, I'll restate, for LeBron's so-called injury, look, could he be injured? A slight chance he could. But looking at the time and the circumstances, I simply don't buy it. This guy all summer was dancing, playing golf, going on streams, having fake retirement ads.
I mean, yeah, he was golfing a lot. Actually, before this video ends, I actually wanted to say something about Lynette too. His son was also golfing with him too, bro. There's actually a video on YouTube I watched. He was golfing with actually like a popular golf YouTuber. Actually, if I might add. So I'm not gonna lie, Bronny James was out there golfing with dad. I'm telling you, during that summer. That's why I ain't gonna lie. I think his basketball skills is down that drain, boy. That boy was golfing. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, you can look it up. I think the video is called like Breaking 60 with Bronny James Jr. You could find it somewhere. This LeBron injury, I personally don't know if it's even real or fake. I really don't care if it's fake, honestly, or real. But otherwise, that's all I really got to say about the LeBron James fake injury situation. And if you guys want to watch another reaction of mine, click on this video up on the screen.